Last time on Benkai's channel. So, Gowron, you may win this fight against freedom today, but you will lose the war, because we will never surrender. Never give up. Ah! And now the conclusion. Return fire.
I need power for the weapon, sir.
Then initiate emergency warp maneuvers.
Captain, we can't initiate warp until our warp engines have been repaired.
Antimatter injectors are fused. We're losing warp core integrity.
Dang it! There's nothing we can do.
What? You would captain the ship? Your eyes are bigger than your head.
Blast you, Gowron. If only I didn't delete that Klingon holonovel I played years ago. Then maybe...
Captain, incoming torpedo.
But I guess we'll never find out. All hands. Brace for impact. What's going on? Am I dead? Q?
What do you think you're doing here? Stopping to enjoy the scenery? This is an important moment. Learn something.
Q, why did you take me to the holodeck? I need to get back to the bridge. Wait, did you take me back to the time when I first played the Klingon game so that I can get a second chance at learning something about Gowron?
It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
Well, gee, thanks, Q. But would you mind using your omnipotent powers to upgrade the graphics? Yeah, looking nice. But, I think you forgot to move their mouths.
Why? Because I can.
Hi, I'm Benkai, here talking about a classic Star Trek game, simply called Klingon. I played this game a while back and showed it off on my channel. No, don't. Ow, thank God for safety protocols. While it has a very interesting story for trekkers like me, it looked absolutely terrible at this extremely compressed and low resolution of 320 by 200. Yikes.
Thank you. He's all right.
And this is when I thought back to Mr. Owen Davies and his work at restoring another old FMV Trek adventure game called Star Trek Borg. He did an exceptional work at using AI upscaling technology to restore that game to 4K resolutions.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
So naturally, everyone and their Ferengi cousins left him tons of requests to restore Klingon in HD too. But tragedy struck Mr. Davies on his YouTube channel.
What happened to that YouTube channel?
That YouTube channel was primarily lost media and old TV shows. The whole point of my channel was to sort of attempt to use AI and other mastering techniques to sort of remaster them, bring them up to modern quality. But does mean that none of that content was mine. And I'm sure you know how YouTube works. It's if you get 3 copyright strikes at the same time, YouTube shuts you down. Within the space of like half an hour, I had, I think, 48. So yeah, that was all she wrote. Bang, nuked from orbit.
Since then, he's attempted to restart efforts on Vimeo, which I'll leave a link to his channel there in the description below. But this is also where I saw Owen's latest efforts. Klingon. Yes, sir, the man, the myth, the legend has actually done it. Thought impossible before, AI technology has come so far that this super grainy CD-ROM game now looks like this. Absolutely legendary. And you too can check it out and play it yourself for free. You can go to www.com to check it out. Sorry, but to avoid CBS from taking down his website, you'll just have to use that old search engine to find it. It's not that too difficult to find. Here we can choose our desired resolution, from classic mode to see how bad it was before, all the way up to 4K, baby. There is no save feature, but you can easily get to where you left off with the chapter select feature, as well as using the seek bar to jump around the FMV videos. You can also pause the game at any time and click on the Learn button to hear a description of the different objects within the current chapter you're playing. So let's play this game and get this Lapna started.
Lapna?
Lapna means party in Klingon, in case you were wondering.
All are welcome to the Lapna.
Anywho, You play as a young Klingon named
Puck, 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 Puck.
Somehow I think Gowron was thinking of another word that rhymes with Puck.
So, little Puck.
You know, like Thok.
Fuck versus fuck.
To Puck! Kapla!
Well, technically you don't actually play as a Klingon. You're really playing as an unnamed Starfleet officer that tries out this Klingon language studies program on the holodeck, and you assume the role of Puck.
You are frightened, young human. Yes. You should be.
Hey, Starfleet officers like to do some role-playing too. Anyway, this young holodeck Klingon has just come of age to go from a little quack-hole to become a full purple-blooded Klingon warrior. You are guided on this journey by none other than Gowron.
Join me.
Much like how John Delancey just went all out on his Q performance on Star Trek Borg,
You're dead. 500 million gigawatts will do that to you.
What the hell is a gigawatt?
Robert O'Reilly goes just as hard at his portrayal of the much-beloved Klingon High Counselor.
Or if a woman bares her teeth at you, you hold her off, or poise yourself to love. Either way, the path is action. Go, try again.
And when comparing the acting of this game with the acting from Borg, I noticed a sharp increase in quality. Everyone is giving their best Klingon performance for sure, and even has some fun with it too.
The secret's in a liquid spice they call vodka. Vodka.
What surprised me the most when researching this game is that it was directed by Jonathan Frakes. Yeah, that Frakes.
Wouldn't you agree, number one?
He took the job out of pure curiosity for interactive CD-ROM adventure games. What's interesting is that his knowledge of filming on Klingon sets, which are usually very dark, helped with the filming of Klingon, because he was also aware that the CD-ROM compression of the dark sets would make it impossible to see anything that they filmed. So he increased the lighting on the sets to make up for the CD-ROM compression, then digitally darkened the scenes afterwards to make it look like an authentic Klingon bridge. Good work, number one.
I'll be on the bridge.
But what puzzled me the most in my research was the ESRB M rating. Like, this makes no sense whatsoever. There's really no foul language. Just some made-up Klingon curse words.
Get this back off my bridge. I can get you two of something.
There's some minor violence, but nothing out of the ordinary for a Star Trek episode. There's some blood, but it's fake purple. And with the upscale, and now it looks like silly putty. I mean, come on. You're gonna give them an M rating for fake blood? Maybe they rated it M for Gowron's super intensity. I mean, he can get really into it.
Finish him!
Like, really into it.
Injured? Surely you can move faster than that. What is the matter? Do you not understand what is being said to you? Try again. Faster, faster, faster!
Besides the sharper purple goo, the upscale makes quite a few things more noticeable. Like this bowl of gah. Before it was a blurry blob of red pasta. Now I can easily see the wiggly worms. And the Klingons' very eager expressions to eat said worms. Ew. Or how about this bartender?
There are no weapons allowed in the bar.
No weapons? What kind of a Yintag bar is this?
I thought this dude was human, but with the upscale, I can clearly see his wrinkly nose, which is iconic to the Bajoran people. Wonder why he forgot to wear those religious earrings that all Bajorans wear. Maybe he's an atheist. Even more noticeable is when you meet the bartender later in the game, his wrinkle nose prosthetic and scarring were removed from his character. Wonder if the production crew forgot to put it on him and thought, no one will ever be able to tell with how crappy our game's gonna look. If only they had the foresight of robot technology. I mean, the AI upscale model that Owen Davies used is quite impressive, but it does have some issues. There's stuff like character lips not moving properly, or some Klingon prosthetics not rendered correctly. But sunglasses just showing up all of a sudden on Gowron has to be the funniest screw-up in this remaster. Can't complain too much though. It's still a step up from the original. So back to the story, our boy Pock is attending a party in his name, and Chancellor Gowron just so happens to drop by to pay his respects.
Gowron, your presence brings my house honor.
It's in this moment, while Pock is opening up some of his B-Day gifts, that a hidden weapon appears out of one of them to assassinate Gowron.
Hawk, wait! I hunt a killer.
But Pock's father steps in the way of the weapon to save the High Chancellor.
He did not even see the face of his enemies.
Filled with a need for vengeance, Gowron vows a blood oath to find all responsible for the death of his friend, and enlists Pock to join them in finding his father's killer.
Have your things beamed up to my ship?
Or he can say no.
Did you expect to take a blood oath with no blood?
Let's face it, some of the funniest scenes in this game are from picking the wrong choices, or waiting too long to make up your mind.
You are still thinking like a human. Will this be the right decision? Will that be the right decision? Choose! Deal with the consequences later!
But be careful with some of your choices. You could end up with some very devastating consequences.
And if I did want him dead, I would have killed him in open view. That is my way! Ah! I shall kill you for thinking this. No. I shall do worse. I would send you back!
Yeah, he'll start you back from the beginning of the game, which was pretty bad in the original since you couldn't skip the scenes, but the remaster lets you click around the seek bar, so that makes up for it. Along the way, you'll learn what it means to be Klingon, from taking the rite of ascension.
You're almost there. 2 more steps and you'll have done what no non-Klingon has ever done.
To how to play this odd dice game.
You win!
Oh, I won? What do I get? Oh! I don't like this game.
Play again.
To how to sing like a Klingon.
Torin Poglad!
A lot of singing. Still more singing. I'm starting to think that Strange New Worlds clip might actually be accurate.
Sometimes you just have to bow to the absurd.
As a Star Trek game, it doesn't have much going for it in terms of gameplay.
Shields and tractor beam, both! Can you not do 2 things at once?
But as an interactive Star Trek movie, this is an absolute blast to go through.
Oh, no, I'm afraid. I will not beam over.
Why?
You are Klingon, we are Pakled.
I do not understand you, Pakled.
It is difficult to understand.
There isn't anything really hard that you won't be able to get past, except for a scene near the end of the game that requires you to enter the proper key sequence into a bomb, or else...
We are all dead, Pock, but we died well, staring it in the face, fighting all the way.
I found no logical way to figure out the sequence, so you'll end up having to look it up in a guide, or you can just watch me press the right keys right here.
Oh, Marco! The singer's aria from Kultuk. I should have thought of that myself.
Yes. I should have thought of Cool Talk as well. It's not like you Klingons keep singing that blasted thing over and over again.
Yes, this is good!
Even with that little puzzle snafu, it's a fascinating Star Trek story that teaches you a lot of lore behind those big, rich-headed aliens. Like when a Klingon vows a blood oath on your butt, there's no talking your way out of it.
Your lives are not a negotiating point.
Or when a Klingon likes something, you break something.
That was perhaps more than the song was worth.
For the record, I was aiming for the view screen. I also learned that Klingons have really strong stomachs.
It burns going down and sears the stomach as well as the brains. I have known Klingons who have died from drinking it too fast.
And he poured himself a whole glass of it. Is the man insane?
An interesting drink.
Geez, this stuff is so vile that he uses it to torture the poor bartender for information.
As I told my young comrade, there are always weapons!
Wait, what did he say? Back that up.
As I told my young comrade, there are always weapons!
That's it. That's how I'll defeat Gowron. Q, I figured it out. Take me back to the bridge.
But now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
Captain, we can't initiate warp until our warp
Never mind that,
engines...
Lieutenant. I have a plan to get us out of here. Now listen carefully. Commander,
Yes, Captain?
eject the escape pods.
Aye, aye.
Then set a collision course toward Gowron.
Brave but foolish.
But Gowron, don't you remember? There are always weapons. Especially when your harmless escape pods happen to be loaded with photon fracking torpedoes.
What have you done?
We have to close! We'll be caught in the disruptor relay!
Target disabled.
Hail them.
You have done well, my human friend. Better than I expected. But then, I too have learned much about you, human. Ha!
Sir, the Klingons have a warp core breach. We have 2 minutes to reach a minimum safe distance.
Gowron, you sore loser.
Then let us all die together.
I was really hoping not to turn this fight into a three-parter.
Captain, scanners registering new contacts entering the system.
It's Starfleet. We're saved. They got our distress call just in the nick of time. For any casual viewer watching this right now, the names of these starships are the names of the people who donated GOG gift codes of Nihon Falcom games to the GOG community giveaway in order to support publishers who release Falcom games DRM-free onto the GOG store, and to further bolster our wish for Gun-Ho to release the Trails in the Sky remakes onto GOG as well. This is my way of thanking you all for your dedication and support. Thank you, and may you all live long and prosper. But right about now, I would really appreciate a tow out of you guys. That D7 is about to blow.
You are as weak and frightened as a Quahom, and there is no honor in killing a Quah.
Captain's Log Supplemental. The USS Freedom has suffered irreparable damage and has been set to be decommissioned. While sad that the Freedom will no longer be able to explore the great unknown, it was high time for a lofty upgrade. Allow me to introduce the USS Freedom A, an Excelsior II class starship. It's in this new high-tech upgrade of my favorite ship design that we will create new entertaining videos to seek out DRM-free games and strange new ones too, to boldly go where no Goggoda has gone before. Let's boogie. Yet strangely, I feel like belting out some Klingon opera.
You will never be the same.
Koi keles puk load, koi puk pek pu, yakba mathba jashui, say mak chu me yu. Makcha!